Hi everybody, welcome back to the Alignment Academy with Reema, and I am so excited for today's video. We're going to be talking all about releasing perfectionism because progress is so much better than perfection. Perfection doesn't exist. It's also boring. So let's release the perfection. And a little bit about me. So I help women who feel stuck, who feel unfulfilled, who feel tired and burnt out and overworked and all those yucky things, transform their lives into their most easeful, their most playful, joyful, juicy, heart-centered lives. And if this type of content resonates with you, if you are wanting to transform into your best self, into your best juicy life, then definitely subscribe to my channel and also like this video as well. So let's get into it. Why as a culture do we have so much of an obsession with perfectionism? And I feel like this even comes up within the personal development space, the inner work space, the healing space, because once our brains kind of have this information about a different way of being, then we make that a goal and we associate that goal as like us being the perfect version of ourselves. And then we kind of get into this mindset where we forget about being in the present moment. We kind of forget about our progress and how far we've come. Oh my gosh, just sit on that for a few seconds. Like, think about your progress. Think about how far you've come. Think about where you were with a year ago or 2 years ago or even 3 months ago. So many of us, we're choosing ourselves on such deeper levels, and that choice alone is so much growth. So really appreciate yourself, really appreciate the current version of yourself, appreciate the past version of yourself, and welcome this beautiful new version of ourselves. But don't really, get caught up in this world of being perfect, because I think first, perfectionism is an illusion. I don't think it exists. I think it's more so of a mindset that can keep people stuck, because once you kind of get caught up in the mindset of perfectionism, you create an atmosphere where you're never really satisfied. You're never really accepting of what you have in the present moment. You're not really as grateful. To me, it almost feels like a block around gratitude, because instead of being grateful for what you have now and where you are now, you're only focused on this future outcome. And it's almost like you're creating the future from a space of lack. Like, to me, it can create an atmosphere of scarcity, because it's almost like instead of looking at everything you do have, you're looking at everything you don't have, so that you can work harder to become perfect and then have it all when you're perfect. Is this registering with anyone? I hope this resonates, but that's what's coming up for me. And yeah, I think it's an illusion, and I think it's really a mindset, because if you get caught up very entangled with their perfectionism mindset, once you do become that perfect version of yourselves, if that is your core belief of I need to be perfect, I need to be perfect, I need to be perfect, when you become perfect, there's going to be 10 other things that you can work on, and you're never going to feel whole. You're never going to feel complete. You're going to get to that point, and then once you're there, it's going to be wow, I have the house, I have the kids, I have the career, I have the business, I have the health, but I still need this, I still need that, I still need that, I still need that. And it just, I don't know, to me that doesn't feel good. It feels like a person that is never satisfied. It feels like an illusion. It feels like not having gratitude for how far you've come and what you do have now, because it's so easy for us, especially in Western society, to look at what we don't have. You know, I don't have this yet, I don't have that yet. But what about counting your blessings? Like, what about everything that you do have? What about creating gratitude as a daily ritual when you wake up every morning? I'm grateful I have health. I'm grateful I have this. I'm grateful I'm whole now. What about being whole and complete and healed now? Even if we do have more, work to do or more embodiment or etc. But what about claiming your wholeness now and not waiting for this image that, I don't know, that TV or whatever planted in our head that completion is or wholeness is? Like, what about just declaring that you are whole and you are perfect and you are beautiful and you are divine as you are now? So yes, I encourage you to do that. Like, claim it now. I am whole, I am healed, I am beautiful, I am divine now. And I feel like the universe will also probably respond to that in a better way, because it feels so much better, and it probably will bring you your desires or your manifestations or whatever it is that you want even faster, because you're embracing your future from a place of, I'm grateful for everything that I have now, versus, oh, I don't have anything, I'm so, like claiming like I'm so sick or I'm so lonely or I'm so this and I'm so that, and like staying stuck there and not really looking at what it is that you do have. So I feel like it's a few different messages coming through right now. Like, it's one about releasing perfectionism because it's not real, it's an illusion. It's also about gratitude, like being grateful for what you have now and everything you have now, because it's real. Like, we have a lot more blessings. That if you woke up today and you feel good in your body, and that is honestly my definition of success. And I'm so glad that I said that out loud right now, because that's even a reminder for me. But like, that's my definition of success, feeling good in your body. So according to my definition, if you woke up today and you feel good in your body, like, you are already successful. Of course, you can still do more things in the world, but that is that is a big deal, because not everybody gets to have that every day. That's a huge blessing. So definitely be grateful for that. So yes, we have releasing perfectionism, but also like gratitude is a practice as well. And when I think about perfectionism, to me, it also just feels very like boring and very blah. Like, okay, it feels like there's no cool story, there's no interesting story. For me, maybe it's because of my background, like where I'm from, things I've been through. But when I hear stories like that jumps out to me more, because I'm like, oh, like they've been through some stuff, like they can relate, versus a person, if you're just like born out the womb and like you're perfect and you're always perfect. Like, to me, the story, it just doesn't feel as interesting. It's almost like, even if you like go to nature and you go to like a beautiful jungle or a beautiful forest, a mountain, river, ocean, whatever, like nature is so beautiful and it's not perfect. It's messy. It's beautiful. It's like a little chaotic. It's doing all of these things. And that is how it is. Like, that's just what nature does and what it is. So I know this message was short and sweet, but I really hope that it resonates with a few people. Definitely let me know in the comments, like, if this resonates with you, if you feel like at some point in your life, like you felt like you needed to be perfect, and how maybe that's not serving you anymore. Maybe that's a belief system that it could be beneficial for you to outgrow, because you are beautiful, you are whole, you are divine. And also, I have a masterclass that I recently just launched that I want to talk about. It is a boundaries masterclass. And I feel like that this is such a great foundational, like literally like foundational class for anyone, because it really teaches you how to have the rock solid, energetic, like physical, emotional, spiritual, all the types of boundaries that you need to create the life that you deserve and the life that also wants to create with you. So if you want to up-level your life in every way, then I definitely highly recommend this Boundaries Masterclass. Yes, I hope this resonated. Like, release the perfectionism is boring anyway. Boo. And just be grateful for where you are now. Definitely, like, we're all, a lot of us are going through massive transformations, but enjoy the journey, enjoy the ride. Like, that is the fun part of the transformation. Even when it's the hard part, it's still the fun part of the transformation. So yes, I hope that this reaches whoever needs it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.